Hey man, look, this is how you handle it. Brothers. If you have to actually defend yourself from an assault, then by all means do what you gotta do. But in this video right here, you will see not only do women not get held accountable enough, but you see what happens when they are held accountable, when you operate in your masculinity without the usage of violence. Let's have a conversation, shall we?
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Man who was sexually assaulted by two women inside of a Northeast D.C. gas station is breaking his silence.
First touched my private part in the front, then private part in the back, and then again in the front, then rubbing all over my chest, and then grabbing me. If I had done that, obviously I would have been arrested, thrown to the ground, probably 20 years in prison. I was assaulted sexually.
Washington Tharp said he begged the cashiers at the gas station to call 911 for police assistance. But instead of help, he said the cashiers just sat there. The two attackers would ultimately continue the assault, twerking and gyrating on the man until he finally escaped and called 911.
Thinking they were going to set me up.
He said one of the women then tried to grab his arm. The 6'2", 230-pound teacher said he tried to throw her off of him.
When she caught her fall and got right back up, I'm thinking she's got to be a man.
The two women, Ayanna Knight and Marjorie Charles, will later be convicted of misdemeanor sexual assault. Both received 6 months of jail time and probation. In that sentencing, Washington Tharp left a victim impact statement wondering if the sentence will help rehabilitate the criminals.
All they're doing is just putting another person out back on the streets who more likely will consider committing the same crimes, if not something worse, because they're not really getting the help that they actually need.
A man who was
Shout out to that brother. All right. Shout out to him. Let me see. Here we go. Look, ladies, just because society has allowed you to get away with this derogatory level of behavior does not mean that it's okay. It is not weak for a man to turn away from your, what's the word? Your advances. Just like you can reject him, he can reject you. Just like he can say, no, thank you. It does not mean he's gay. It doesn't mean he's sassy. Men have preferences too. I think y'all forget that. Now, if this guy was on the opposite end of this and he was rubbing his dick on her ass or he smacked on her butt or something, they would have tried to end his life in there. Or worse, you never really know what type of anger or confrontations will arise from a man putting himself in a position to be a danger or threat to somebody, especially black. Both of them, not she. If they're actually women, either or, you do not have the right to assault anybody. We just don't say shit when you do it most times. It is uncomfortable. The only reason a lot of men don't confront or say anything about it when women are extra flirtatious and extra sexual in public It's because either they know y'all ain't gonna give a shit about it. You're gonna call them all type of names, clown them, whatever, or he's just not tripping off of it because he doesn't really look at you like a threat, and he's just a freak. Either way, the shit ain't acceptable. You can't just go around doing that shit to nobody. The same rules apply to you. There is no such thing as a double standard when it comes to sexual assault. So I'm glad he handled it the way he did. And let this be a lesson to you. If you think for 1 second that every guy is just going to allow you to do what the fuck you want just because you're in for a rude awakening. It's too risky. It's too dangerous to be playing around out here with all the lies and shit. Nah. Blessings to that, brother. Man. Real spill.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pusha talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is bread and plain if you get it.